Hi guys, this is Jason Gartner, guitar teacher with Bring the Music to You. I have one more exercise for you, one more suggestion on how to get to know your note names. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just take the caged system of chords. If you checked out our instructional video on the caged system of chords, okay, and so basically the chords are C, A, G, E, and D. Right, and then to top it off, I'll be playing the E minor, A minor, and D minor variations of the E, A, and D. Right, and what I'm going to do with each of those chords is I'm going to name all the notes that I'm holding in that chord. Okay, so and that's a good test of how well I know my fretboard. So here's my C chord. Okay, now the thickest string, we typically don't play that along with the C chord, but it actually is consonant with the C chord if we really need it. So that's E. Sometimes you'll see people grab this thickest string on the 3rd fret. That's G, part of the C chord. The C chord is C, E, G. And then I got C, E, G, C, E. And I also have a G right here with my pinky. Sometimes you'll see people play their C chord like that. Can you name all the notes in that chord? Test yourself. Okay? And you're starting to get to know your fretboard. Okay, I'm going to play the A chord. Name all the notes in that. Typically the A chord is played from the 5th string, but the thickest string is also consonant, sometimes used as a bass note. So I'm going to name that E, A, C sharp, E. Okay? So those are all the notes in my A chord. The A chord is A, C sharp, E. Also sometimes you'll see people play the A/C sharp, getting that C sharp note right there. Or you'll see them adding this high A right here. Can you name those notes? Okay, that's what I encourage you to pick up. Let's go to the G chord. Okay, so I've got G, B, D, G, B, and another G. Okay, and sometimes you'll see people use both the pinky and the ring finger when they're playing their G chord to get both the 3rd fret of the thinnest string and the B string. And that extra note added on the B string is a D note. So the G chord contains G, B, D. Can you name all those notes? Okay, let's go to the E chord. Okay, so the E chord, I've got E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. Now sometimes you'll see somebody reach up there. For example, if you're playing A Turbila Lobo, which is etude number 1, they'll reach up there. Okay, that's if you're into classical guitar, by the way. And that note's G sharp. Okay, so once again, the E chord is E, G sharp, B. E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. Can you name the notes on each string? Okay, then let's go ahead and go to the D chord. Okay, the D chord. Typically it's played from the 4th string, but sometimes people play that bass note on the 5th string also. So you get A, D, F sharp. Sometimes you'll see people reach up and grab this note with the pinky finger. That 4th fret of the D string, that's an F sharp. Sometimes you'll see people add their pinky finger to the E string. That gets another A, right? Very consonant, it's just part of the chord. Or sometimes you'll see people reach their 1st finger up to the thickest string, giving themselves another F sharp. Can you name that note? Sometimes you'll see people put their thumb up there. Get that F sharp. Or they'll just do this, right? Okay, and once again, it's that F sharp. Can you name all the notes that belong in a D chord? Okay? Just in that open position. Okay? Later on, you take all those chords, you challenge yourself, you grab this C chord up here. Can you name all the notes there, right? So I've got C, G, C, E, G. Right? Whatever version of the chord is, can you name all the notes in it? Okay, let's look at the minor chords just for a second, because once again, that falls in that kind of basic caged system of chords. So the 3 variations I told you I'd show you were the E minor, A minor, D minor. Here they are. Okay, so we've got E, B, E, G, B, E. Sometimes people reach up and grab this G, which is part of the E, G, B, or they'll grab this G. Either way, it's all part of the E minor chord. Okay, A minor. Okay, we've got E, A, and grab this C, E, A, C, E. Okay, and then D minor last but not least. Okay, so I've got A, D, and grab this F if I want to. A, D, F. Sometimes you'll see people do this. This is just a D minor chord with the F from this string removed up to here. Okay? So there's another F. Anyhow, that's my little challenge for you. Another way to just really kind of increase your awareness of your fretboard. And it's very liberating. The more you get to know the notes on your fretboard, the easier it is to learn tunes, to see patterns. The easier it is to improvise freely over chords, to make up your own music intelligently. Cuts out some of the guessing work, basically, is what it does. So I really encourage you guys to pick up every trick you can. If I think of any more, we'll make a video about that also. So good luck, you guys. Thanks for visiting. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.